Hi everyone, hello Fitzies, good evening. So, I'm here live for our session related to mental health awareness. Kind of sessions we are conducting every week with our experts, and today's topic is our inner child healing. So, what is all this inner child healing? And for that, I would like to invite Priya here. Meanwhile, just say me hi, hello, comment, like, and just tell me if I'm visible, audible. This is a pretty normal thing we every time do before going live. Okay, so join us, and if you have any kind of topic, questions related to this topic, please share with us. Priya will be answering all those queries, and Priya, if you're here, please join us. So related to this, okay, let me bring Priya on the camera first here. Okay, right. Meanwhile, I'm adding Priya here. So, inner child healing, when we talk about, hi Priya,
Hi, hi Nirupama.
how are you doing? How is your health now?
I'm better. I'm okay. Thank
Let me
you.
adjust my camera a bit, Priya. ठीक है, just
Yeah.
एक मिनट दे दो मुझे. Yeah,
So it's visible and audible, right?
I think so because
Yeah.
okay, fine.
Okay.
So I was talking about inner child healing topic about us today. Sometimes it happens that we feel that there is some kind of past baggages which we carry throughout the childhood until adulthood, and we're unable to understand that what is that thing that all the time disturb us in our subconscious mind, right? And so
Yeah.
on that topic, we'll be discussing today. So for guys, Fitzi's Priya is here. Priya is a psychologist and she is a spiritual healer as well, right? Priya, would you
Yeah.
like to say something to our members here?
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining in, those who have joined already. And thank you, Nirupama, again.
Yeah.
Most important, very interesting topic, and the questions we can look forward to. Because mostly, since it's also important, and mostly it's ignored, and
Yes.
nobody really digs deeper into ourselves, and we just it's like a
Correct.
symptomatic treatment
Correct.
when just, what is this pain and what is the stress all about. So on the superficial stage, whatever we look, it's not the truth, it's not what we are right now. So
So
what
Priya,
is
let's
inner?
yeah, I was just going to ask you the
Yeah,
question. So let me take to the
yeah.
first basic things first for the understanding
Okay.
what actual this topic is. Because for few
Yeah.
members, this can be really very new topic to discuss,
Right. Right.
right?
Right. Yes.
So when we talk about inner child healing, so first of all, what is this inner child healing all about?
Yeah.
So what is that thing?
Yeah. So, even in psychology, in psychotherapy, what we call it as it's one of the psychotherapeutic method, we say it, inner child work. It's more jargon based, but if you
Hmm.
actually ask me and put it simple words, it's about self-care. So we're nothing to do. We are just digging deeper into ourselves and trying to find out what has been really bothering us since the childhood. So what has been that the trauma that we have gone through, and it could be many negative and bitter feelings and emotions that we have been repressing, and we sometimes
Hmm.
go away from it, or we sometimes hid it under the carpet, like. So all these
Correct.
things that we've been growing up, because it's all in the growing up stage, what we had been told by our parents, and what the primary care no, this is how you have to be for to be a good person, so you
Hmm.
cannot
Hmm.
or it could be more tough parenting that we have gone through. So everything is to do with our what we are today. So the personality what we have put up as an adult is nothing but it's a translation from what we just analyze and go into our childhood days. So this is what we do in the therapy. So psychotherapeutic, we call it as inner child work. So it is to do with we dig deeper and we go into your childhood days and how it has been and what was the birth order. It is to do with a very detailed therapeutic to understand and
Right.
analyze what you're going through. What is that you're going through today? So it is to do with your earlier days. So that's the whole thing
So
about in simple terms, I have to say.
got it. So, Priya, when we're
Yeah,
talking about kind of experience we have in our childhood, and you
right,
told that you said that we get such kind of a personality traits. It's all experiences we gone through our childhood, or
right.
must be through our parents or school or peers or culture. You know, the social environment, everything. This
Yeah,
impact on our character and the personality.
right.
बट कहते हैं ना कि चाइल्डहुड में जो होता है वो हम भूल जाते हैं लाइक इफ आई टॉक अबाउट माय चाइल्डहुड आई when I want to remember my childhood, I will be remembering all the good memories or maybe some bad or something mixed up. But I need to actually put efforts to go back to the flashback and to
Yes,
revise and remember all this. So,
yes.
adulthood may or with the age, that kind of childhood experience that suppress or this is carry on for the lifetime.
Yeah, it stays with you forever if you don't,
Hmm.
try and dig it out and try to resolve those emotions or feelings, or these are called the unresolved, the suppressed, repressed emotions. It is going to stay with us forever and during the lifetime. So, for example, let me just give you a small example. Like many a times, let's ask ourselves these questions. Like many a times we get into panic mode. Okay, somebody is
Yes.
just really bothering us, or we get really curious, or though we are adults, but still somewhere somebody has promised us to take us on a date or a dinner or a movie, or it could be your partner, you've promised and you're not able to keep up. Don't we have that first interaction, that first, the reaction will be like, oh, what is this? I'm being betrayed,
Hmm.
or this is something like your inner child is acting upon first and foremost. Though we understand, okay, we try to be mature and try to
Hmm.
be in adult stage, but the momentary reaction would be like we either get into panic mode, and then we also throw tantrums, right? So tantrums in different ways. SNIT, we just roll on the floor and then cry it out like a child, what it used to be doing if we don't get a chocolate or if we don't get a. But similar lines, if we deeply analyze ourselves, this is how we react, because your inner child, uh, it has been hurt deeply, and you have been passing through a lot of trauma, and you also have been having a very difficult childhood, the trauma and past events, or
Huh.
you've definitely had a loveless life. I could say, put it very strongly, that you will not have given that unconditional life love
Hmm.
as a child, as your primary care, or you could be a parent of a divorcee, or as a single parent, single mother, single dad. So all these things have definitely, so as you said, we don't try to remember because that's how our brain works. So what we do is, in order to put up as a matured adulthood, or I want to be professional, I want to come up in life, all our willpower that
Hmm.
keeps pushing us forward. But what happens is, it stays in our unconscious mind. Unless you take that effort to bring it out and tap into that unconscious mind, we won't be able to, resolve the unresolved emotions. So otherwise, वो दिखता भी नहीं,
So
and it will not be visible.
great, got it. So Priya, when we're talking about this inner child, is it necessary and mandatory all the negative experience will uh, take over or the positive impact as well? Is it
Negativity,
related to
yes, definitely.
inner child healing is related to the only negativity we experience through our childhood or
It
some
is
positive
both. In
traits?
fact, It is both. It is both, but what we are trying majorly to tap into, for example, when we are going to a therapist or a counselor or a psychologist, so we have some issues, right? So it's keep coming often. It's quite often that we are experiencing that mood swing or mood disorders or, stress and anxiety or depression for that matter, or it could be any kind of related to trauma. So there are many psychotherapeutic methods, but one such therapy is the inner child work, because everything dates back to your childhood. Because when I talk to my clients, I try to
Yeah.
understand and ask them these questions, because many times what happens, we wanted to just close it under the carpet. We just wanted to hid it, and we don't want, because we don't want to experience the same
The same,
old
same
the
old. Yeah.
same hurt
Feelings.
feelings, or
Yes.
that's why we always like, no, it was all good. But when you sit in a therapy, when you talk to a counselor, or when you are in a meditative state, so if you just try to connect with your inner child, definitely we will know that emotions we are experiencing on that moment, and we will, our tears will start rolling out. So we will
So,
be very
Priya, how can an individual can make out that they need an inner child healing? As an
okay.
individual, for example, I'll see, okay, everything is going fine in my life. Whatever my behavior is, there is an acceptance, like I'm like that only. Whatever my behavior, I'm short tempered, or I get angry, or I'm able to lead my life comfortably, manage my life very well. So, how, as an individual, one can make out that they actually need a therapy for an inner child?
Okay. Uh, Rather going into further talking about it, I would just simply say it is something to do with your emotional well-being and your spiritual well-being. Right
but
now,
but
the
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you. What I mean to say that, how, as an individual, because I've
yeah.
seen myself in this nature, this behavior, this personality since childhood. For me, this, everything about myself is me is normal. I will
Hmm.
never call myself abnormal. So how one
Hmm.
can analyze that there is a problem in me?
Okay. Yeah.
because
Just coming
because
to
we
that.
cannot, as a human, as a human being, we will never
Right.
ever try to find out our negative things. However, we
Right.
know
Right.
that, होता है क्या, कभी हम किसी से झगड़ा कर लेते हैं and later on we realize कि कुछ ज्यादा बोल दिया मैंने, right?
Yeah.
But for
Yeah.
this, that this problem is related to my inner childhood, and
Hmm.
for that I needed to see a therapist, or do I need to work upon how an individual person can, because what you're talking, I think every second or every other person behavior or personality is based on the childhood they experienced. So
Very
for
true.
this matter, so how an individual can make out,
Yeah.
absolutely in the layman language, if we talk about.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm coming there. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, Very simply, if we have to say, uh, the chronic stress, okay, we may seem to be very normal, as you said, we may seem to be very positive and we are very successful in our lives,
Yes.
professionally, personal life, and then everything seems to be good. But over a period of time, is it sustaining? Is this the consistency? So one
Mm.
has to definitely analyze, no matter what, whether you're going through something or not, this self analysis, self awareness is very important. Once you are
Correct.
in that state, then definitely you will be able to, know for sure that it comes as a hidden thing. It comes as an
Hmm.
alarming thing, as an alert that, okay, something is not right with me. Because uh, over a period of time, you just go into that sad feeling or being upset, or it could be your depression or anxiety or having sleeplessness, or you sometimes would have felt like, sometimes you've shown something in anger, or you've thrown some tantrum with your closed ones, and later on you realize that, oh, this is not me, why did I behave like that? So
Yes.
that child is acting upon that tantrum is not you per se as an adult. And another question to you, another answer what you asked me is, if you just say, why can't I be as an adult? We do this. Why we call it as inner child in the first place? Because as an adult, if you want to be, I want to talk to Priya, I want to talk to Nirupama. If you do it with yourself as a personal, now I am in that adulthood, I am in the middle age group, I'm so matured, I'm professional, this and that. So that ego comes in place.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it comes as a hindrance, and it comes
Yes.
as a judgmental thing, and it
Yes.
won't allow
Correct.
you
Now
to
you got me. Yes.
go into deeper into it. And you will have to definitely identify, for example, एक और चीज बोलती हूँ. For example, many a times we would have had, I wanted to become this, I wanted to grow up like this, or there could be lot many dreams and desires and passion as a child what we were, but over a period
Good.
of time was just taken over by either by parenting push, or it could be our
Hmm.
environmental circumstances, that we are today something else. My
Hmm.
parents were like they dreamt about me in getting into engineering. I think it was never in my thing, but I always wanted to get into psychology or these kind of thing, but it never happened. In 40 years of age, I think I found my calling, and again I'm going back into it. So this is just an example of, so when we list down what all we dreamt, what all we see, we get just forget about it. So we sometimes like, due to circumstances, due to parenting, it's not about faulting with your parent. It was never that. It was never to blame our parents that they did this, they did that, so they didn't allow me to do it. It is never like that. But it's just about your experience with your own emotions and trying to process it, and then trying to find out, when you just list down all these things as a, as a journaling, through your journaling, or even in meditation, you could do that. When somebody is sitting in meditation and then they try to connect with the inner self, or write a letter to yourself, talking with your inner child, that how you were and what are the things that you liked, why
प्रिया
it didn't.
प्रिया थोड़ा सा बीच बीच में और भी डालती, क्योंकि अब एकदम से दिमाग में क्वेश्चन आता है ना, तो बाद में लगता है भूल जाऊंगी. सो नाउ व्हेन यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट, हमें पता रहता है, बट बचपन में, लाइक फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल, वी ऑलवेज टेक आवर टीचर्स और एनी सीनियर्स, मे बी ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स और पेरेंट्स, एज आवर रोल मॉडल, right? What about if we take them as a role model and there was some personality issues or negative traits in our parents, or maybe mentors as well? So but how we will be able to differentiate that, okay, this has happened because of my parents, because for us our parents are absolutely perfect personalities.
See, either
So
parenting or your role models or mentors, it could be anything. These are all the contributing factors, if you have to just say. But what we are talking about is your self-care, that self-love, because you have gone through so much of, it could be your physical abuse, it could be your emotional abuse, it could be anything, sexual abuse as well. And the traumatic events, you've seen some trauma happening in right in front of you, you're not able to process it, and sometimes they say as you got to hide your emotions and feelings, you're not able to express. And those are the things we try to, for example, another thing, right now as an adult, if we just kind of they will always have broken relationships, okay, they're not able to have any good friendship, they don't trust, because dates back to your childhood, because they were not given in that particular stage. I was not given that kind of a love, and I was not given that unconditional love. So it was always like I was treated so badly, and then slowly it develops into a kind of a personality where I don't trust anyone. That trust factor is completely gone. So now I don't have any friends. And I don't, so if I deeply analyze, then it goes back to your, if you are able to understand, then yeah, of course, you
great.
can
So
work on
are
it.
there any kind of stages when we need a therapist for inner child therapy?
Yeah.
What are those
So,
stages, that this is the first
yeah.
stage, this is second stage, now it's extreme, now I need to see a therapist?
See, very simple things that what every individual can practice once you know for sure that you are going through some kind of disturbances like depression, anxiety to the extreme, or even it could be your day-to-day stress or your chronic stress. These are the symptoms to watch for, or you are having some extreme aggression. Okay, and you're not able to concentrate on your daily lives and daily work and everything, and or something to do with your addiction, any kind of addiction. Okay, and argumentative, your personality completely, if you see it changing over a period of time, these are the symptoms that you immediately start to resonate and then try to work upon yourself. Okay, what I was before. And how do you do that? There are ways, like as I said, one is about that self-talk. You talk to, you
Mm-hmm.
picturize yourself as an inner child. Like, for example, if you just go through your old pictures, okay, as a childhood, keep it right in front of you as a old Nirupama, the childhood Priya. So if we are trying to retrieve that memories, which is, which is deeply sitting behind our unconscious mind. So we're trying to recollect everything, and then you picturize yourself, and then you keep talking about it. You try to relate with your inner self as a child, that you parent yourself. It's as simple as that, like how are you, and there are certain phrases, certain words, like okay, if you got to feel that, give that child that inner safety space. It is very fearful, it's very scared, it's very hurt, your child is being deeply hurt. So first you'll
Mm-hmm.
have to try to in conversation with yourself, like how you talk to your child, how you talk to your child as a 1 year old or 2 year old or 3 year old, how do we converse? So likewise, it's your inner child first, because if we don't do that, it is keep on, it's going to, continue over a period of time. And how are we guys with others, ourselves? Like, I
Correct.
love you, I care for you. These are the phrases you have to identify. It's a process, it's a long process. First you need to
Okay.
understand and start that conversation. And how do you do it is during your meditation, or you during your visualization,
Oh,
or
okay.
journal. So you write
Okay.
a letter as if you're talking to
So,
yourself.
yeah. So coming back to this, writing a letter and writing a journal. So how this inner child therapy works?
Yeah, this is a basic at a personal level that you can do, but that every individual
Hmm.
can do. You asked me about the stages, right? So
Okay.
this is a basic process that one has to deeply dive into it. And we are trying to give that space first, safety space, that I am there for you. You don't have to worry
Hmm.
about it.
Hmm.
And whatever it is, let me, you start conversing with me. What is that? When was that trauma? When was that first trauma that happened? When was that time in your life that you were deeply hurt? And what were those negative emotions that are still bothering you, like guilt or a fear or a phobia? So all these are definitely deeply, in your unconscious mind. So when we start a conversation with our inner child, like I'm talking to myself as a self care, as a self talk, when we do it, or writing a letter, or all these things are the basic initial stages, the process to start with. Once you start to identify, okay, what you love to do in that particular age and time, or what went wrong, or so when you start
Hmm.
to do it, when you are able to do it, then you will know what to work on. Uh, then then that's an indication that you know for sure, I'm not able to do it. Couple of times, 3 times, 4 times, you keep trying out. If you're not able to do it, if it doesn't work, then you go to a therapist, and then they will
Okay.
employ additional advanced techniques to go deeper into it. So sometimes we are not able to do it, but it's always better that these are the simple techniques that one can identify with self, that try to bring it out. So whatever we are
Hmm.
today, it is definitely related to, it could be lack of abundance in wealth or health, or it could be your relationships. Abundance is everywhere, right? Abundance is in wealth, money, or it could be all related to, because we had suffered enough during our childhood, like we didn't have enough money, whatever. So that definitely sat in our mind deeply that, okay, the presumption about money completely changed. Okay, so now we are striving hard to, earn that little money or be, very successful in our life, and or even work on our relationships, your friend or spouse, or it could be anyone. So if we understand and deeply analyze what went wrong, then we are trying to work it out. Okay, कभी बोलते हैं ना, passion को भूलना नहीं चाहिए, because if it is there, I was once upon a time a great dancer. Definitely, it is forgotten and everything. So we people get to
हाँ,
hear
बोलते हैं हम लोग कि बचपन में तो मैं ये इतना अच्छा
ये
स्पोर्ट्स
करते
खेला
थे.
करते थे, हाँ,
Yeah,
ना,
so we like
so
to
those were the
climb the
days,
stairs.
yeah,
So once
yes.
we build that conversation and write it down or do journaling or in your meditation, okay, oh many God, I mean, I had loved so many things. I had so much dreams and desires. And then we try to, again, try to repeat that or try to bring it to life. Now, who's saying we should not do that? So if we start to live our childhood days, then we are able to, we love ourselves. We be empathetic towards ourselves. Like, please forgive me. So the forgiveness, saying sorry, whatever you hurt, you're hurt deeply, that inner child, you have to forgive yourself first. So forgiveness may first three-step process may very important, that you need to identify and then forgive, say sorry, say I love you, say thank you. So all these things are going to definitely work on and then
So
bring in
Priya,
result.
going for an inner child therapy and the
Hmm.
other psychologist counseling, what is the difference between both?
See, it is one such, as I said, this is one of the psychotherapeutic method. But
Okay.
what I believe in is during this lockdown. So many clients I'm doing telecounseling. So I employ this as one major thing during
Major
my
therapy.
counseling, because major
Okay.
therapy I
This
use
part
in.
of a counseling. Okay. It's part of
It
one
is
of the
supposed to
counseling and
be, yeah,
parameters.
but
Yeah.
it varies from person to person. It varies. Different psychologists employ different techniques, but inner child
Priya,
work.
then, okay. So Priya, why do people say, or or in psychology we read that we should not carry any kind of past baggages? But here we are talking about reverse. We are saying that we should revise what our childhood was. Past baggages को नहीं. Yeah.
You definitely have the answer in your question, because we are not supposed to carry baggages.
Yeah.
That is why we are going into dealing with that repressed emotions or the suppressed emotions. It's both ways. One is about repressing emotions. What we do is we tend to hide and run away from that particular emotion. So we don't want to experience the same thing. So this is what happened in our childhood. So we are trying to, go away from it. And second thing is about suppressing emotions. Whatever has happened, maybe you had that little maturity. We don't want to recollect. We don't want to live
Correct.
that past. So we pretend to forget, but it's not gone. It's unresolved
Of course, it's not
deeply.
gone. It's our subconscious mind
Yeah,
always.
it is there.
Correct.
So it becomes your suppressed emotion. So what happens over a period of time, then in different, eh, just you, as you say, like it just, okay, it could be related or unrelated events. Then it definitely goes back to your that particular moment, that particular event. It tries to, flash through your mindset.
Got
It
it.
comes in, it comes
Correct.
into, in the real life.
So Priya,
So
when you talk about this therapy, that
yeah.
how this works and how a counselor work, and but you said that personality remains same for lifetime. So how this therapy help us to remove this past baggage? Because we
Hmm.
cannot change our personality, so it will stay with us forever. So how this therapy will work in actual?
So when we just say, as I said, inner child work, first thing is to identify the pain. What is that pain? What is that hurt? And what is that trauma? Once
Mm.
we start with, it's a long process, as I said. And the second thing is to do with embrace it and processing your pain and trying to, empower that your inner child and try to heal it. It's a healing process. So as I said, what
Correct.
is going to be beneficial is it benefits in your treating depression, it benefits in treating your anxiety or your stress. Or so once, for example, if I know, okay, I am going through this and my therapy is working on me, and then you will see a lot more change in you. Like, for example, the peace and the happiness is prevailing, right? Here we are talking about the consistency, and has to prevail. Okay, for example, in one particular period of time, एक महीना मैं खुश हूँ and दूसरे महीने I'm going for a toss, and what's
Yes.
happening, what's really bothering, I'm not able to understand, because you are trying all the different things like de-stressing, I'm doing exercises, I'm doing this, I'm doing meditation, but you have not dealt with your inner self, and that's coming. It keeps coming again and again and again, and that's not going to leave you, like out of bloom, and then you're completely all right. You cannot say that. So no man is, I mean, I'm still processing. So I was like, in my life also, personal life, however hard I try to, work upon different things, so it's always, there was a void.
It's always
And
there. Boy.
once I started to practice and being in this psychology or even the spiritual practices, then it started to resonate. And then every day it's a process. So every day I do it. I have a self with myself, and then that's what I said. It's a long process. And once
I
you identify
yes,
the pain,
since you're talking about the spirituality and talking about the past baggages, I believe within the therapy, when we see deep down our memory lane, go and back behind, and kind of past baggages we take through the life, I believe we accept and then we forgive them. And when we forgive anything, any person or any past experience, then only we just able to move forward in our life with a very positive manner. Is it
right, right. So
true?
that forgiveness and gratitude is a part of,
Gratitude.
I
Yeah.
think it as a lifestyle change
Maybe
one has
we can
to.
take that, okay, this has happened in my childhood because this
Yeah,
was the condition and this was the circumstances, and that time people were not so much of uh, forgive them. I forgive those that way, and I pay gratitude and I apologize for the same. So when that thing happen, I believe then only be able to move forward in our life. Is it?
definitely. You forgive yourself and also forgive others in your
Others.
childhood days as you were growing up,
Yes.
your cousins, your relatives, your parents. Sometimes you must have noticed we completely boil down, and then we get into that emotional stage where somebody asks about, hey, don't ask me about my childhood. It was like only bitter memories come into play. And
Yes.
that,
Mm.
if that's the indication, then definitely you need to work on yourself, and then you to talk within yourself with your, that's a small little indication, I can say. So,
Hmm.
uh,
So any
any other
if I'm
question?
missing out on anything else you want to talk about, maybe some anything is not coming into my mind related to inner child therapy, or you have something in mind to share right now?
Yeah, yeah. So as I said, every individual can do this as a regular practice. Allot some
Hmm.
time within yourself. There are many, I mean, very simple things that I've shared it right now. Then do it for
Yes.
some time. If you're not able to, connect with yourself and have that conversation, because the
Can
moment
we
it's
can we count down the therapies you mentioned? Can we revise that? what we
I'm just
discussed.
coming to that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
doing that. I'm doing that right
yeah,
now. So sometimes you
yeah.
will like it's been for many years that you have not dealt with it. Okay, so we never identified this inner child, but this is existing now. People are getting more aware about that inner child. Okay, self-talk and everything.
Hmm.
So immediately when you start, don't come into a conclusion or don't jump into a conclusion that this is going to talk with you, because that is very scared. Your child, inner child, yourself is very scared to open up. So keep trying yourself to give that space, that comfort. Like for example, एक छोटी सी चीज बताना चाह रही हूँ मैं. Um, in your meditation, in visualization, when somebody is able to practice that, try and give that comfort space. For example, you would have had some kind of, that staircase के नीचे वाला एक छोटी सी जगह, and visualize the garden, your favorite garden in those days, and something what you could relate with that particular safe space. It's called safe space. So you need to take your inner child into that safe space and try to make them comfortable, him or her, whatever your gender. So make her comfortable and start to have that. So keep telling. I mean, as if you're talking to a child. Okay, I'm there for you. Don't you worry. So don't you get scared. So I'm there for you. Give that safe space. Only then it will start to, give those kind of repressed emotions or the suppression, what the trauma, the hurt, the guilt, and everything. So it will start to tell. It will give us indication that this is what has happened. Then only the healing process starts. So you can do it
Okay.
through visualization or through meditation, or write a letter as if you're writing to your inner child. So keep, I mean, allot some time, 15 minutes every day in the morning or in the night, whatever, whenever you feel comfortable, and sit in peace and try to talk to yourself as if you're that pacifying thing. Or every day you can even say these phrases like, you are deeply hurt. I understand that. I forgive you deeply. And I want to forgive my parents as well. And I want to seek forgiveness, and I don't carry any guilt within me now. So forget about it and forgive. And I love you. I'm there for you. You're parenting yourself, you're nurturing yourself. So
Yourself.
all these
Okay.
like empathetic, being empathetic with yourself, only then we will be able to empathize with others. So this is
That is very
very
beautifully said, Priya. Yeah.
very important, because I so believe in it. I've experienced it personally. I mean, whatever, after going through all the trauma, so I've personally experienced now in my counseling, it is a part of it. It
It is
is
a part of it.
mandatory that I do it with
Inner child.
every one. So, inner child
Very
concept, so
well
I do
said.
believe in it.
Very well
Yeah.
said. It's a beautiful session, Priya. Because कई बार क्या होता है हम लोग को समझ में ही नहीं आता है कि subconscious mind में there is something happened in
Yeah,
our childhood. Because
right.
of that, ये सब हो रहा है. And we just
Yeah,
take it as it for granted. Okay, we are like that only.
right.
We never try to analyze the thing.
True,
But this is a
true.
beautiful thing. I think this is a very perfect thing you said, that we should start paying gratitude. Maybe
Correct.
before every day we can write, or we can
True.
just pray, or during our meditation. So paying gratitude is the most beautiful
Very
therapy, I would say.
important. Yes,
Very
very
important.
important.
On this note, so thank you so much, Priya, for a
Thank you.
beautiful sessions. I believe this will
Thank you
help
so much.
people a lot during this COVID time, especially when already we are going through so much of trauma. We're not able
So
to
much.
understand what is
Yeah,
going around. And
right.
thank you so much. Thanks for
Thank you
connecting.
so much, Nirupama.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Have a good day.
Yeah.